And we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the BUSR Spring Series in Assetto Corsa for session number 4 at Road Atlanta. I'm Ozzy Vaughn, joined once again by Amir Oates. Amir, how you been today?
Thanks very much, Ozzy. Very happy to be back once again. Royal Atlanta is a very interesting circuit, the one to end through the first half of what has been a very exciting championship. Thruxton and Laguna Seca saw 4 different race winners in the last 4 races, and there's a good chance that Royal Atlanta could provide 2 more new race winners, especially when you consider the ballasts that have been applied. It allows for contenders Woolley and Stoyanov to be the ones most affected, and since they were pretty strong last time around in Thruxton, I could see, the gate opening for another race winner.
Yeah, that could very much be happening as well, especially considering just how competitive it has been, especially in the top 9, top 10, because it's really close between Woolley and Stoyanov for the overall race win, which is series win, I should say. 3 points separate the two of them. And it's just been, this first half definitely has provided us with some fireworks, and I'm excited to see how this session is going to be stacking up. Only 18 racers, which is quite low, which is low for how this series has gone, considering we started off 24, 23, 20 at Sydney, Laguna Seca, and Thruxton, respectively. So there's still going to be some competition. I can very much guarantee that. But it will be interesting to see what events transpire. I'm not sure if we're going to see development of existing storylines or if things are going to change and we could see a new race winner. Like you said, I can definitely think of a couple. Qualifying is set to start in the next minute or so. 2 minutes. It looks like I don't know if the time's kind of a little bit borked. I've been just hard at work this weekend myself, so I mean, yeah, and I can't really add much else. I had to make a stop motion animation the last night and today for a project due in a couple hours, which I did end up finishing, and it is a very impressive animation. So considering I'm quite new to that medium when it comes to art, I'm impressed with myself. So yeah, it looks like from our live table that we are going to be starting off soon. Briefing, I believe, has just I don't know if it's just concluded, but I see Owen Goldsmith's out on the track. So yeah, no, Road Atlanta I can definitely see, especially with the S's at the beginning, long straights. I think I don't know if it's going to be as chaotic as Thruxton was, but yeah, I guess we'll find out soon enough, as we've got the go-ahead from Adam Bent, the race organizer. They're about to begin with this first out lap. There's Owen Goldsmith, the race winner at the first race at Thruxton. He does not have any ballast, which has led to, I think, a little bit of jinxing, not going to lie, but considering how he's got no ballast and some of the other racers have a lot of ballast, I think it's probably going to be a really weird indicator. Also, looking at the track from this angle rather than the timesheet, it kind of looks like a Brazilian coxinha, which I've always wanted to try. I don't know what to do. Here's a brief non sequitur. Amir, what you got for us?
I think the important thing is I can definitely see, I think you were mentioning the S's. The S's are definitely going to be the one that will catch a lot of people out. But I think what people are kind of underestimating that will also be pretty noteworthy is turn 5. It's almost a bit flat out, but it depends on what sort of car you have and how you throw that car in, and effectively you want to try and carry as much speed as you possibly can without going so much out of track that it's an invalidation. And if there's side-by-side battling going for the S's, then turn 5 is definitely going to be the the one that really cements the fight, I think, in my opinion. You can't really go side by side without a bit of contact or a bit of rubbing, which in the TCRs are completely doable, but it just makes it that all the more harder. And of course, you got 10A and 10B, a very, very good overtaking zone coming from the straight out of turn 7. And you were talking about the ballast and how that affects it. It's that straight, the second straight, that's really going to impact those that have the ballast. And as we said, since Goldsmith doesn't have it, if he gets at least like a front row, he could well and truly get a race win, here today.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, that could definitely work out. It's, a lot. It's, very good potential for a lot of overtaking, depending on how the, just how the, God, I can't. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought with that thing going on at the beginning up at the top there. I was laughing in my brain, kind of reminded me of Team Fortress 2. But I figure, I do figure a lot of opportunities for overtaking. I will definitely be interested to see how these battles progress. I don't know if they're going to be the same as the ones we've seen in the past this series, or if there's going to be some extra layers to the strategy, because there can be layers to this sort of thing, and it's really an interesting sort of thing to go. As we've got a couple of first laps coming in from Josh Woolley and Owen Goldsmith going at it. Woolley very immediately taking the spot away from Owen Goldsmith for pole position. Time to beat currently a 1:27.842. Is that a fast lap for this track, Amir?
It's decently fast, but we can definitely see it going a bit faster. Adam Bent going a bit wide after recording a 1:35. He's going to go back into the pit, so we'll hopefully try again. Cases breaks into the 1:29, so only Goldsmith and Josh have been the only ones that broke into the sub 28s. But then you also saw Woolley in the background of Goldsmith utilizing that slipstream coming out of turn 7 to turn 10. You're seeing it again here with Stoyanov and the car behind. So the car behind is going to have a massive slipstream advantage. And coming through to the final corner, that should hopefully, it's not going to mitigate it too much, but the net positive is just going to be extreme. So Stoyanov will go fast, but I reckon the car behind will go even quicker just from that slipstream alone. Stoyanov does do a 28.9, and I think that would have been Dystopian behind that did a 28.1.
I don't think so. Looking at the track map, that was actually Thomas Cannon behind Stoyanov, I believe, in that Liverpool Foxes livery, and Owen Goldsmith going back, getting what is rightfully his for the time being with a 27.075. That is actually quite a big jump. The gap at about 3/4 of a second. So a little bit of extra pressure as we're 5 minutes through qualifying. Definitely interesting to see some of the dynamics as well. John B leapfrogging Alex Hughes into 4th place, getting himself a couple of points at the time being. He's had a relatively quiet series, but he has had his moments between this series and the last one. I believe he was a race winner as well, if I remember correctly. But he is definitely a racer to watch in this early going here. We've definitely had some of our racers coming around and getting their licks in when they've been in the background for most of the series. Case in point, Dan Chilvers in that 95 livery. That's a very interesting livery as well. I think it's a Phoenix Racing, his team is as well. Meanwhile, we've got action up at second place. Stoyanov into the top 3 with a 27.639, doing that with 66 kilos of ballast nonetheless. Definitely a good indicator as well. Owen Goldsmith about to record another lap time. Let's see if he gets an improvement. He does! Breaking the 127 barrier by 7,000ths of a second. That is incredible stuff, and it really is an indicator of just how much the ballast is affecting it as well. Interesting position as well for the for the start-finish line as well. Here's Jordan Donchev, a fellow Bulgarian, alongside Lyubomir Stoyanov in Shestagram Racing. They are the top 2 I think they're the top team still as of this moment right now. He gets himself into 12th place. But Danchev is he is in 4th place overall as well, so he's definitely another racer to watch. Whether or not he'll get his bearings in Atlanta as qualifying goes on is to be determined. There's Dystopian. He's going to be pulling into the pits. Stoyanov coming around. And as I was going to say before we saw that shift, it's a very interesting position for that start-finish straight. It's kind of just after a turn has concluded. I would have honestly put it anywhere else, but I guess it's just a bit of an added challenge. Coming through, no improvements here for Stoyanov.
It depends on the layout for Road Atlanta. I think the layout that we're just using, Casius breaks into the top 5 with a 28.6, and that's a very, very strong improvement there, and a very good one. In fact, riding on board with, I believe that is... Meet the Teacher. Going over through the chicane through 10A and 10B. Utilizing not utilizing as much of the curb as you possibly can, because it does kind of spin the tires just a bit out, but using as much of the track as you possibly can through to the final corner, and Meet the Teacher really throws it in, and I don't think that was be an improvement. Unfortunately, he will still remain in 17th. I don't think I actually recorded the lap time, I believe.
This is actually very uncharacteristic for Meet the Teacher. Usually he gets some kind of lap time by now. Definitely, I don't know what might be happening here, but I don't know. That's just a bit uncharacteristic for him. But I definitely think there's going to be some kind of improvement as the qualifying session goes on. Here's Josh Woolley going around trying to get himself an improvement, and not going to get any improvement. It's interesting to see how much the ballast is affecting these racers. Stoyanov whipping it around the final turn, trying to get himself, and he does get an improvement, not really a noticeable one, 17 thousandths. Here's Kessis around into 4th place, 28.040. Ral Yagis also got into the top 6 as well. He's been awfully quiet as well, kind of one of our background boys who just manages to get some good times every now and again. And not wrongfully so. Good performing racers as well. Just some races just have their moments, and sometimes they just have their moments where they wish they couldn't remember in these races. Meanwhile, Dan Chilvers getting up into 10th place. How about that? Briefly gets sat back down into 11th as well. Chilvers is on the board in the standings, doesn't have a top 10, at least to my knowledge. I have to double check the sheet. No, he has a 15th and a 13th place finish so far in this series. He does have 6 points to his credit. Here's Josh Woolley. I think he's no, that is not Chilvers. I got the red cars mixed up. Woolley trying to get an improvement. Interesting, but no improvements. This is definitely starting to look a bit one-sided for Goldsmith here. Stoyanov gets a bit of improvement, going to a 27.283. A little bit of added pressure there.
No improvement. He does, but just still remains in 4th. And you just said that 28 flat is quite impressive. Danchev, can he fall for his compatriot up ahead? He seems to be struggling. He still remains in 13th. A bit of a far cry from his usual qualifying performances. I guess it just goes to show just how difficult Road Atlanta is.
Yeah, and the ballast as well. Danchev, as a reminder, is in 4th place overall and has a 48 kilogram ballast to deal with as well. Here's Ral Yagis trying to get around and get a full head of steam coming into this final turn. Can he improve on that 28.225? Oh, yes! Okay then. How about that? 27.813 for the Filipino. How about it? Dystopian getting across the line, 28.133. No improvement on the previous best lap time. Here's Chilvers coming around. See if he can get back into the top 10. Looks like no for the time being, but oh my goodness. How about Ral Yagis getting a bit of a reintroduction into the competition? Here's Archie O'Leary. Was a no-show in last race. Dealt with a foot issue of some kind, I think. Alex Hughes across the line, improves on his previous lap time, 28.414 into 7th. Not good enough for points so far. Kessis around the line. Can he break the barrier? No, he can't. That lap time just looks too good to, deal with. I mean, if I was him, I would just, take it there.
Wow.
And what a leapfrogging performance by Jordan Danchev. Oh my goodness. 27.325. How about that? Getting into third place right behind his fellow countryman Stoyanov. Oh my goodness. Talk about out of left field and then some. Here's Raul Yagis, 5th place currently, and he's going to go ahead and pit. Dystopian trying to get back into the top 6 after that massive improvement from Danchev. Had to have been at least 10 seconds. Dystopian, no improvement. 128.133. We are 7.5 minutes left in this qualifying session, and we have some battles on our hands here.
It was 2 seconds, not 10 seconds, but still, incredible improvement from Danchev. The impressive one is that he split the championship protagonists apart for qualifying between Stoyanov and Woolley, and the fact that Stoyanov and Danchev are both compatriots, that allows Stoyanov to potentially have a championship advantage heading to race 1. So Woolley really needs to respond here. He knows that he is kind of on borrowed time at the moment, and he knows he needs to improve, but he can't improve at the moment. He still sticks in 4th. But I think, no, has he improved? No, he has not improved. Right,
no, he did not.
Casius and Hughes, Dystopian, John B, they've been continuing to exchange positions as well. So incredible qualifying that we're seeing here.
Yeah, and it's definitely been yielding some storylines here. Very good. Owen Goldsmith, who has not had anyone take him down yet. 26.993. No improvement, but he is definitely sitting pretty. Danchev across the line, no improvement. Still in 3rd place. That is enough for 4 points. Here's Dystopian, a bit of a fall down into 9th place. 28.133 to beat. Does so. 27.470 into 4th place ahead of Josh Woolley. That is even more incentive as we got 6 minutes left. Meet the Teacher is in 9th place as well, managing to get out of those doldrums. Raul Yagis about to cross the line. Is there going to be any more improvement? Unfortunately, no. But that is definitely this is definitely an interesting qualifying session. Alex Hughes across, 27.989 was the time to beat, could not do so. Kessis out of the point zone, trying to get back into the top 6. 27.919, no improvement, as we still have about 5.5 minutes left. Next unfortunate to cross the line here. John B on the edge of the top 10. Can he get back into the thick of it? Cannot for the time being. It looks like we might have seen some tapering off here. I don't know if we're going to see any big leapfrogs. We've got a quarter of this session left. I would love to see some surprises, even more so than we already have. Not going to get it from Danchev, at least for now. Meet the Teacher. Improved from 17th into 9th. Can he improve even more? Looking to get up in and cannot. Goodness gracious. I don't know if we've just expended all our energy in the first 75% of this race, but there's definitely some great lap times coming in. Yagis trying to get around. A little bit of a wobble there. I don't know if it's going to affect the time, and it looks like and still no improvement.
What if we're coming into a bit of no man's land, the way where everyone's just pushing so much that they kind of push a bit too much Woolley onto the grass, right for the final corner. And Old B has run a bit compromised. Goldsmith, though, I think has been taking it a bit easy. He hasn't felt any pressure to really make it improvement since about 10 minutes ago, and he's just been very comfortable with it, and still the only driver to break into the 26.9s. That car could pretty much go even faster, and I think he knows this, but hasn't been feeling the pressure to at least put the foot down. I think it's just, again, the result of the ballast that Stoyanov, Danchev, and Woolley are suffering, but Danchev still not looking to give up. He's going to round out through to the final corner. Is it going to be improvement from Jordi? We're going to have to see right through to the line. It's not. He still remains in third.
Yeah, and it's it looks like there is a bit of a war of attrition going on here. These racers just trying to battle with their own cars to get every last bit of time off of their lap performances as possible. We've still got 3 minutes left. Here is Adam Bent about to get around that final turn. Let's see if there's any improvement. 29.583 to beat. Will we see anything else here? It is an improvement into 12th place, 28.717. As I mean, you can't scoff at that performance as well. I mean, I'd probably be out here registering a 2-minute time or something like that, because I could not. Next across the line, we got Just Man NG. No improvement on that time, but hey, he's probably just happy to be here. Oh, goodness. Here's Owen Goldsmith. Is there any pressure to improve here? Still no there. 28.853 was the previous lap time there. And it looks like Woolley doesn't improve either. It's just these racers seem to have just gotten every last bit of their vehicles in the early going here for the time being. This top 10 really is just stuck for now. As Stoyanov, still no improvement across the line yet. Danchev now trying to see if he can get a bit going here. 27.325 to beat. Does not. It's just, everyone seems to have locked into some kind. Maybe they've just figured out the course and every last bit they can get out of it.
Yeah, that could be true. Dystopian, the only driver in the top 10 that has actually improved from their final one. Can he do it once again? No. He cannot. So that means that it is still Josh Hughes, who's currently 11th, the last driver to have improved on their last lap. Everyone else just seems to have, not saying that they're unable to improve, but I think it's just, as you said, everyone seems to be exhausted with their qualifying runs. And I think with about 60 seconds to go, well, we're not going to count on it just yet, but this just seems to be the way it is as it stands. Here comes Josh Woolley, though.
Yep, Woolley getting across the line. He is the current standings leader. He needs every last improvement he can get. Does not. He was pretty close, though. He was off by 0.35. Goldsmith, no improvement either. He's just kind of taking it easy, pretty much. Hasn't been much of an improvement as well. Stoyanov across the line, and it remains stagnant. We have this top 10 has just, for the time being, it has just been set in stone. Danchev now across the line. Can he get another lap improvement? No, it looks like he will not. And here is Archie O'Leary now. We've got 28.711 to beat. Wow! Gets into the top 10. That's something. Yeah, I mean, here's Dystopian trying to get another one in as well. No, not going to happen. Dystopian, another competitor, third overall in standings. Here's Adam Bent trying to improve, can't get it done, and we're still in overtime now. It looks like Yagas is going to pit. Meet the Teacher is trying to get every last bit out of this car, seeing if he can crack the top 6 and get some much-needed points here. Getting across that final turn. Is there going to be any improvement? Yeah. There is! Not enough for top 6, though. 27.861 still commendable. Here's Woolley. And
Bruce.
Barely, though, by a 500th of a second. It's improvement. I mean, don't get me wrong, but, like, the stakes are a bit high, so I think this lap time, if Stoyanov can stay in second, they'll tie up. And yeah, that's going to be Stoyanov's qualifying. Danchev now trying to get across the line. And
oh, Danchev purple in the middle sector.
Ooh, this could be an improvement. Let's see what we have here. Okay, then 27 155. You're done. Oh my goodness. Who we still got on course? It looks like Alex. No, he's pitted. So yeah, that looks like your top racers. This is, oh my goodness gracious. Danchev and Stoyanov putting every last bit of pressure they can, but Goldsmith manages to hold on and take the qualifying pole position victory. So it's Goldsmith, Danchev, Stoyanov, Dystopian, Woolley, and Yagis who will register points in this qualifying session. Meet the Teacher, Kestis, Alex Hughes, and Archie O'Leary will round out the top 10. Then we have John B., Josh Hughes, Adam Bent, Igor Vasiliev, Dan Chilvers, Thomas Cannon, Justman, and G. Lucas Vandenberg, and Sam Knight to round out the pack. Well, I mean, considering what we've just seen, any predictions for race 1, Amir?
Don't know if Goldsmith will run away with it. I think given the last minute improvements we've seen from Danchev, he will definitely bring the fight to him, to Goldsmith, as much as he can. I think the question is how well can Goldsmith defend from the pack behind. It's going to be a bit of a struggle for Woolley, but he's a championship leader for a reason, so I expect to see him maybe pull up to the field, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I think if he gets a podium, he'll be happy with that, and I think Stoyanov is just going to hope to defend from Woolley to retain his P3, but I think that's how the race is going to go. But honestly, I have no idea. Ozzy. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, though, it's not just Stoyanov that Goldsmith has to worry about. He's got to worry about Danchev as well. Both of the Shestogram racers going 2-3 as well. We've definitely seen some great performances as well when the two of them are up in the podium. They're both in the top 4 overall, but this is looking like a very stacked field. Especially in that top 6. Raul Yagis, I think, is a bit of an underdog as well. It's going to be entertaining, at least in the early going, considering that 2 of the top 6 racers have no ballast, and then you've got the top 4 overall sandwiched between them. Goldsmith and Yagis have the top 4 sandwiched between them. It's incredible. But yeah, this is gonna be an interesting first race here. I have no predictions. I'm just here to roll with the flow and see what happens.
Damn. I mean, that's honestly a nice mindset to have in with all these BUSR races, but definitely more so with the TCR Spring Series. I think, and I don't say anyone can really be victorious. You just need to have, the right amount of luck, the right amount of, need a lot of things to go through your way. And Road Atlanta is definitely one of those tracks where I think being in the place that you are in would help, but I think it's the ones that sort of choose its winner as well in some cases. As I said, the S is turn 5, 10, 8, and B, the double hairpin through 6 and 7, or sorry, the 90-degree right-handers both. I think really Goldsmith can. If Goldsmith can hold the pack, I think that'll be an impressive achievement. But as you said, it really depends on how everyone performs. Also, how the slipstream goes on the exit for turn 7. I think that's going to be really, really crucial as well. And we will see it split off into packs. I'm actually pretty interesting in the battle between, if Woolley follows on with the rest of the pack, like Stoyanov and Danchev. I'm curious about Dystopian, Lygus, Meet the Teacher, Casius, and Hughes and Archie in the battle for P4, P5. That will be an extremely fun watch, I think, in my opinion, especially up close to where turn 12 fun.
I agree very much, but I think another thing to worry about for Goldsmith is 0 kilograms of ballast. You've got to. I mean, you're not necessarily readjusting yourself to the the weight of the car per se, because Goldsmith has raced with zero ballast the entirety of this series so far. But I kind of think to myself, okay, is there going to be a need for more momentum in certain parts of this track? Is Woolley, Dystopian, or Stoyanov and Danchev, are they going to be able to capitalize on the extra weight, adding an extra bit of momentum in certain parts of the track? But I think the best way for Goldsmith to go about this is to just try to just get a gap between himself and the rest of the pack and just don't look back. Do what Dan Taverner did in the previous race at Thruxton in the second edition, and just take a massive lead, hope that they don't catch you by the end, and just try and get in it very quickly. That's all I can really offer. With 20 seconds left in the race, I think I should bring some attention to a quote here in the chat. To quote Lyubomir Stoyanov, one of our podium sitters right now, "I love eating glue." We've got the direct quote, by the way. Lights are on. They're about to go on. It's Wagwan and away we dank here at the fourth session here in Atlanta. Goldsmith trying to take that massive lead, heeding my advice, but he's got two Bulgarians behind him to worry about going into turn number one. Woolley side by side with Yagis. Might have been a bit of contact here in certain sections as well. Actually, between those two, Woolley in fifth place. Got to worry about the massive pack behind here. Not really many changes up in the top section. Stoyanov did get in front of Danchev. That's about it, though. John B. trying to catch Kessis for 8th place. He's got some room to rumble here. Meet the Teacher ended up getting into 6th place as well in the early going. John B. trying to go around here. A bunch of contact as well in various sections here as well. I think there was some contact there too. Woolley and Meet the Teacher as well, but Meet the Teacher holding his ground here. John B. side by side with Kessis. Alex Hughes as well, and it's a bit of contact right there. Goodness gracious, we've got chaos in lap 1. Not going to merit a red flag, though. I think this has definitely been a interesting start here. Hughes trying to get past John B. and secure 8th place here. Trying to get around this turn. It looks like there's not going to be enough pace from John B. to take over. Kessis trying to take advantage of a slipstream. Not going to be able to, though. Good defending here. Oh, I don't know if there was contact there. Dan Chilvers here in 15th. We have a car off track as well. And Goldsmith has officially crossed the lap for the first lap. Crossed the lap.
Oh!
And bit off course there. And John! Oh, John! Oh, no. I don't know if he had much control over the car. He's trying to keep it out of the way of the track here. That is not a good position to be in. Josh Woolley trying to catch Dystopian. Raul Yagis trying to catch Meet the Teacher in this battle for 6th place here. Yagis is holding pace through these S's, coming into the next big turn, going up that hill in that Elantra, coming around here. It is Goldsmith. Stoyanov getting a bit of a gap ahead as well. Woolley trying to catch Dystopian for 4th. Takes the inside. I don't think there was contact on there, but Woolley is kind of stun locked there in 5th place. He's got Meet the Teacher behind to worry about. This is still a somewhat condensed pack. They have thinned out a little bit, though, in comparison to the start of the first lap. Meet the Teacher trying to make a move here on Josh Woolley as well. The gap's about 1/10 of a second. They might go side by side here. Meet the Teacher has no ballast, keep in mind. Trying to get around, take the inside line, defend it a bit from Woolley here. Yagis on the inside as well. Goodness gracious, three-way battle. Yagis might take advantage of it and going brief little cut there. I don't know what's going to be happening on the air. And across the line, it's Meet the Teacher in 5th place. Yagis gets past Woolley briefly as well and is just going to slot in front of Woolley. Oh my goodness, Josh Woolley getting overtaken by Meet the Teacher and Raul Yagis.
Yeah, tried to defend through 10B it was, but took way too much curb. That compromised his exit to the start-finish straight, and literally, it was quite easy for Meet the Teacher. I think, luckily, the way that he overtook Wooly allowed for Lycus to get through. Fantastic for them both 5th and 6th respectively, and now they're just going to hope to retain the positions that they can. That gap, though, between Meet the Teacher Dystopia, 3.9 seconds. That is a very hefty gap, and especially the one at the lead as well. Goldsmith is effectively running away with it, 1.58, I think.
Yeah, I think he took my advice pretty well, but you know, if there's even the slightest of mistakes too, Stoyanov could definitely catch up as well. Stoyanov, I guarantee you, is trying to strategize with his teammate Dan Cheb. Wooly, keep in mind too, has the maximum ballast coming around the next couple sections. He's lost a bit of time on Yagas and Meet the Teacher. He's got Alex Hughes behind to worry about. Meet the Teacher trying to defend against Yagas. Wooly now trying to get inside here and take advantage of this battle, trying to get between Yagas and Meet the Teacher. Alex Hughes is also in the pack as well, coming across the final turn into the line. Somehow no contact right there, as Hughes is now getting into the thick of it here. We've got 4 drivers trying to battle for 5th place. Wooly slots in nicely behind Meet the Teacher. Yagas goes off course. Alex Hughes now getting into 7th place as well. Yagas trying to rejoin. He will do so successfully, but he's got some time lost there. Wooly trying to get on to Meet the Teacher and get back into 5th place here. Very, very tight through these S's. This is going to be an interesting setup here. Dystopian has crashed with the environment as well. Brief tap there. Meet the Teacher and Josh Wooly coming into this next big turn here as well. They're both gaining on Dystopian briefly. Alex Hughes is still behind Josh Wooly, trying to capitalize on this conflict, and he's just biding his time at this point. Yagas has Adam Bent behind him to worry about as well. Not sure if momentum was lost there. Wooly trying to get in and, you know, just take back 5th place here. This is definitely a nice storyline so far.
Absolutely. Gonna look over, look at that defense there. Alex Hughes trying to make his way through the 10th corner, but Wooly defends really, really well. But that defense, I think, allows for Meet the Teacher to just have the breathing room that he needs away from Wooly. And Wooly has to regrip and re-strategize and process it all over again to try and get P5 again.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna definitely take a little bit of time to get going on here. I mean, Wooly's a skilled racer. That's, you know, you can't really deny that. But it's going to be the difference. It's going to be the difference in ballast that's going to affect how these racers are performing. Owen Goldsmith keeps getting these fast lap times as well. Josh Hughes behind Adam Bent. He's got Archie O'Leary to his tail as well, trying to battle in for that 9th place position. It'd honestly be wiser to stay in 10th, even though you'd be sacrificing a couple of points. You got to get yourself up there. Meanwhile, Yagas went off the track as well, so it looks like he's out of the top 10. Adam Bent now in 8th place. Josh Hughes in 9th. Archie O'Leary in 10th. Dan Chilvers on the outside looking in on this top 10 here. Remember, the reverse grid will be the starting order for race 2 for the top 10. Josh Hughes trying to get around Adam Bent, who has been performing quite well in this race so far. Hughes trying to take advantage of a slipstream. Looks like it's a bit... Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Does take the inside line here. I don't know if Adam's going to be able to hold on here. Meanwhile, Owen Goldsmith with a new fastest lap, 26.957. And Adam! Oh, gosh! He's got off! He's pinned it! No!
That was a very, very heavy bump through 10, and I think it caught everyone off by surprise. And you could just see the ramifications it's had for the battle for the top 10. Oh man, that is gut-wrenching. Absolutely gut-wrenching.
Yeah. Meanwhile, and Kess is skidding off course as well. Dan Chilvers is now into the top 10 behind Archie O'Leary, trying to make it 9th place here. He's got a little bit to worry about as well, though. I mean, goodness gracious. Adam Bent trying to get back into it. That is just, oh, the poor lad. He's had some bad luck in some of these races as well. Meanwhile, Alex and Josh Hughes Josh Hughes is a bit farther back. This is Alex Hughes
Meet
on
the teacher.
back of the teacher. Yes, I was going to get to that, but yeah, they're both catching up to Wooly. Bit by bit, though. I mean, Wooly's still taking great lines through this Atlanta course, but he's got that ballast as well to worry about. And the gaps are really starting to increase a lot as well, especially within the top 4. Hughes trying to get a bit of a challenge, unsuccessful for the time being. Meet the teacher just shrugging him off for now. They're going to be finishing another lap, so massive left-hand turn here into the start-finish straight. Can Alex Hughes capitalize? It looks like still no. A little bit of a gap growing, but there's going to be some opportunity here to overtake potentially. As goodness gracious, okay, that was actually a nice move right there from Meet the Teacher to defend that inside line here, keep Alex Hughes on his tail. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be something to look back at. And Alex Hughes, the shame was too much. He went off track, and now Josh Hughes, his cousin, and Archie O'Leary are coming up. They might have a chance here to overtake. They both will. Josh Hughes and Archie O'Leary in 7th and 8th place, respectively. A bit of a gap of about 10 seconds between them and 7th place. Jordan Danchev taking over the lead of second place ahead of Stoyanov. I think this might be a bit of a strategic move as well, because Danchev has less ballast. Josh Woolley is still holding on to 5th place. He's still trying to catch up to Dystopian. The gap has certainly decreased as well, which is quite significant considering the difference in ballast between them. I mean, it's 18 kilos, but in the grand scheme of things, it isn't that much. But Josh Woolley is just taking advantage of every line. Across the line, these two are about to go. Woolley definitely could use a 4th place finish to kind of keep things on here as well with his championship aspirations. Here's Archie O'Leary. He is behind Josh Hughes, trying to go across the line here, take the inside. Alex Hughes has managed to catch up back into 9th place. He's got Chilvers as well on the back end as well in 10th place. O'Leary trying to catch Josh Hughes for 7th place and trying to take the inside line, going side by side. Good defense so far, but I don't think that's going to be the end of the challenge for Archie O'Leary. Trying to take inside. He's still got Alex Hughes to worry about at his backside. Less than a second separating these 3 racers between one another through the S's. I think Archie might have a bit of a line here in the next couple of turns here. He is definitely trying to get some leg room on this. Looking on the left. Gonna hold the line for now. He's still got Alex Hughes to worry about. Looking. Oh, goodness gracious. I think this is just good defense here from Josh Hughes.
Yeah, fantastic. I was quite mesmerized how Archie, like, just on the bridge of the top 10, is now fighting for Josh Hughes for P7. It just goes to show how looks like this is. Goldsmith gone even quicker.
That
26. That is fast.
6,
that
5,
is really
3.
fast. It's almost a full second faster than Danchev's actually. Archie under pressure from Hughes, going over through to 10A and 10B, and swings around to the outside. A fantastic overtake by Alex. He punches his ticket up into 8th and will hopefully follow through against Josh Hughes for their battle, cousin versus cousin for P7.
That is incredible stuff there too. And I was gonna say as well, that last lap from Owen Goldsmith, all 3 sectors were purple. So that is definitely an indication that Goldsmith plans on taking this race through. Stoyanov, meanwhile, is back ahead of Danchev in 2nd place. I don't know what might have happened there as well. They're probably I think they're just biding their time, trying to strategize here. Alex Hughes still has Archie O'Leary on the back to worry about. O'Leary definitely wants his get back. I can tell. A foot injury or not, he's looking for the get back. Looking briefly inside, trying to take advantage of the slipstream, going side by side, fended off very well by Alex Hughes, and still, okay, brief contact there, but, I mean, they're still holding their line. Woolley trying to he gets around Dystopian! Nice overtake into 4th place there from Josh Woolley. He is looking to catch back up. He wants the Bulgarians next, I think. Wooly still coming around. He was green in Sector 2, so definitely good lap times coming in here. Dystopian also, I would think, wants that get back too, but doing this with 75 kilos of ballast, that is definitely a feat to look out for here.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to realize about 6 minutes left to go. That was so close.
Yeah, he whipped that one around there. Oh my gosh.
How has he not spun it? That's honestly what I find extremely impressive with these TCR drivers. They can almost flick it in certain ways, but there's such a fine line between a controlled flick and just flicking it way too much that you end up spinning. And especially for Road Atlanta, that skill is very much a necessity to navigate through the S's and turn 5. Casey is still applying the pressure against Archie. Did Archie have a poor exit through turn 5? Is this going to allow for Casey?
Oh, he did, yeah.
He will get P9, and a fantastic overtake. Archie's going to hope to try and follow on, but I think it might be a bit too far back through to turn 7. This slipstream will be enough to facilitate an overtake down to 10A, but Casius will have the slipstream provided by Hughes to kind of help him defend.
Yeah, that's definitely a mistake that you don't want to make, especially on turn 5. You were saying before this race, turn 5 is definitely a place where a lot of overtakes can happen, and, you know, instant karma on the mistake, getting capitalized. Dystopian trying to catch Josh Woolley and get 4th place back. Looking around as Woolley is just doing well with the navigation so far. Goes more cleaner around this turn than he did in the last lap here. Yep, and okay, Dystopian, a little bit of a mistake here. Wooly gonna get a little bit of extra time, I think, off of that one. That is, he did exactly what Wooly did. I think that was a bit of curve right there, or curb, whatever. Raul Yagis trying to get around Igor in 11th place here. Catch Igor and get to Archie. That could put you in pole for the next race here. It's also got Dan Chilvers on the back as well. Less of a risk, I would say, at least for now, but Chilvers could definitely catch up. Yagis trying to go inside, and I don't know if that was contact between the cars or just curb there, but okay, it looks like no contact on that exchange right there. That is, I don't know how they managed that. This is incredible stuff here. Yagis still trying to catch up to Igor. He has a move. I think he's trying to line up. Adam Bent is on the back here as well for Dan Chilvers, looking for 13th place. Meanwhile, we've got Thomas Cannon in the back. He's just going to let the faster cars move. Cannon coming around, and looks like, I don't know, it's like a little bit of, I think score table might have been having a bit of a stroke on my side at least. As Yagis, he's made the overtake on Igor. He's got to finalize it here, and he will. 11th place now for Yagis. Oh,
yes,
I don't know what this. Yeah,
yes,
good defending. Good defending right there. Chilvers trying to get around Igor now, get himself into 12th place. He's been having a nice little race of his own. I don't know if he's going to take that inside line. He's threatening right there. That's a nice move here. I don't know if he's going to get around here on this turn. He will. Chilvers with a nice overtake on that start-finish straight. That is incredible stuff there. Oh my goodness, my former broadcasting partner last series. I mean, yeah, he's whipping that. Getting around here, trying to hold off Igor. Igor going sideways, and Chilvers capitalizes, getting some extra gap here. I think Igor was trying to take a bit inside of a line, but ended up hitting some grass and just went sideways. Good save, though, from Igor to stay on track and stay focused on that goal here. We've got less than 2.5 minutes left of this race as well. Goldsmith's gap has just absolutely inflated to like a good 10 seconds. Meanwhile, all right, kind of got reduced a little bit. I was gonna say, what just happened right there? John B and Adam Bent getting around here. Chilvers trying to catch Igor again. A little bit of a mistake, I think that was. I might have briefly blacked out here, but they're kind of nose to tail now.
Goodness me.
And I don't know what line that was there, but it looks like for the time being, it's gonna work out.
Line.
And John trying to go around, but he gets cut off right there. Adam trying to get around here as well. I thought I saw cop lights flash on there for a second. And Igor going onto the grass. He manages to stay there. We got, oh my gosh! John B getting around. Defensive maneuvers from Dan Chilvers. Incredible overtake from John B, the Swanseaman, getting it done and getting into 12th place. Chilvers holding off Adam Bent. Igor falling off like the Roman Empire into 15th place here. Adam Bent trying to size up Dan Chilvers. He is trying his best to not make contact here. He's got Igor as well to his left, trying to get around, and it looks like they're going to stay, for the most part, single file coming into this next turn, sizing each other up. Chilvers is doing phenomenally on the defensive front here. Stoyanov getting himself a BV as well in the process, and we've got Chilvers off! Chilvers goes off course! Adam Bent trying to fight off Igor, but he loses 13th. Oh my goodness gracious. Back half chaos at its finest, ladies and gentlemen. Less than 30 seconds left in this race. Oh my goodness, there's still so much to fight for around here. Oh my days, what? And Adam going off! No! He's gonna lose another position. Dan Chilvers will take over. Oh
it's
my
all
goodness.
falling apart. It has fallen apart for Chilvers and for Bent. Igor has been staying for P13. He was as low as P15, but managed to recover 2 places just from other people's mistakes. Heading into overtime now, Dystopian trying his best to get a position off from Wooly. He's got 10A and 10B to go, and I think another lap as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be 2 laps definitely. As Goldsmith is trying to run down the clock here. Dystopian is down to 9/10 of a second. It's looking like it could be wrapped up for Wooly, but Dystopian's still getting himself some nice racing in as well. Wooly is just gaining a bit of time here. I don't know if there's going to be enough to catch. Final lap now for Goldsmith. He is in first place. He's got it all but officially wrapped up for the time being, ahead of the 2 Bulgarians, Stoyanov and Danchev, is second and third. It's definitely looking like this might hold up given the gaps. Dystopian's still trying to make a bit of a move there. Remember, he's lighter on ballast, but Wooly is just Wooly's just staying clean on the racing. So it's I don't know if it's been wrapped up yet or not, but it's looking a little bit less fruitful for Dystopian. Trying to utilize less curb, but I don't know. It's just it might be over for him. Coming into the next turn here, we saw a brief glance of Jordan Danchev. Dystopian trying to come around as well, and it looks like he's just trying to get as much time back as possible. But I don't know if he's got he does not have enough here. Coming into the next one here. We're about to see Owen Goldsmith wrap up a phenomenal performance here as he will win his second race of the series. Owen Goldsmith, followed by Lyubomir Stoyanov in second place. Another podium finish for the Bulgarian. It'll be Jordan Danchev in third to round the podium out, followed by Josh Woolley in fourth. As soon as he gets around this turn, Dystopian in 5th place. Meet the Teacher is going to take 6th place home. Phenomenal improvements from him. Kessis looking to get 7th place. As what's Alex done there? Kessis going to take home 7th place, followed by Alex Hughes. Archie O'Leary, the next person to finish, hopefully. Almost binned it there. Okay, and Archie, that was Thomas Cannon right there. Archie O'Leary and Josh Hughes will be your pole position racer in the next race here. Ral Yagis and John B finishing as well. Igor Vasilyev gonna take home 13th place. Dan Chilvers and Adam Bent finishing as well. They will round out your top 15 for point sitters. So that is going to pretty much do it for the first race. But we've got Sam Knight here, one of our regular racers, coming across the line and gets the finish. 16th place for Sam Knight. And it looks like it's going to be a victory lap well done for Owen Goldsmith. Goodness gracious, he's definitely making himself known in these last couple of sessions. Incredible performance. I mean, that's just it does not get better than that for Goldsmith. He's also got fastest lap down as well. He improved on his qualifying lap as well, so I think he was just saving it. He was just saving up his energy and gets himself 41 points on this race. Definitely threatening to take over that alumni lead from Jordan Pinnock, who's currently no-showing. But yeah, what a race. Definitely going to be good to see what we've got in race 2. But before we do that, a word from our sponsor, Grid Finder. So thank you as always to Grid Finder for sponsoring our streams as well. They do have they've got a really good interface as well for tracking your racing series as well, getting some liveries in as well. It's a good site. What more can you really say about it? And also shouts out, as always, to the BUSR as well. Free community to join if you've got little to no racing experience, or if you are a sim racing pro looking to flex your authority. We are the community for you. And you don't even have to be from the UK. You can be from any place in the world. We've got Bulgarians in the call, or not in the call, but in the field as well. We've got Irish people. We've got American commentators. But yeah, it's all around. It's a good community to join. And we're going to be prepping for the second race in this session here at Atlanta. This is going to be intriguing to see. We've got, it'll be Josh Hughes leading things in pole position. Archie O'Leary, Alex Hughes, and Kessis, the top four rounding out. But this is just going to be, oh my gosh. I can't imagine right now how much the standings are getting shaken up here. This is going to be quite interesting. As the grid's going to be set up. We've got 3 minutes left till lights out. Predictions for how this next race is going to go, Amir?
It's hard to bet against a Goldsmith win again, do you think? Or is that just too safe of a bet, do you think?
I don't know. I mean, he's in 10th, but he could definitely pass through all these cars as well. But the thing is, he was in pole to begin the first race, so now he's got 9 additional dawns in the picture to get past. So I don't know. This is gonna be an interesting. This is going to be a very interesting race. I don't know if I could really make much of a prediction. We've got less than 2 minutes left to go. There is Josh Hughes, the current pole sitter. Him and Archie O'Leary. And sorry, I just did you see the thing in chat?
The chat. I need that 1 point.
I need this. Justman NG and Thomas Cannon with the banter in the back half Oh my God. I just gotta say, my mom is kind of homeless, so I do need the 1 point. Spare some jewels for the boy. Give some, yeah, gotta get shout out the guys at the back half of the pack. Sam Knight, Just Man and G, Thomas Cannon, and Lucas Vandenberg, your 4 racers who did not score in the previous race, but you gotta give them some love regardless. 2 mainstays as well. Alex Hughes and Kessis as well in 3rd and 4th. Kessis is in the thick of the battle. He's got 39 kilos of ballast to worry about. He was, goodness, I think 5th place coming into this section as well.
Good on him.
Oh,
okay.
Lordy.
Well, we confirm that Adam Bent will be kicked. Well, will be taken out in turn 1, I'm pretty sure. Thanks.
Probably.
Thanks,
I don't know. This is going to be interesting regardless, though. Definitely some great meme potential as well if things happen to our likings here. 10 seconds to lights out. We've got ourselves the second of our 20-minute races here. Lights are coming on. Left to right, wagwan, and away we dank. Remember, people, it is all about the points in the end. And just having
Oh my goodness, maybe the teacher's already gone off.
He's already gone off slightly as well. And Stoyanov, I think, has also gone off too. Dystopian going at it with Jordan Danchev. Dystopian is losing places. Oh my goodness gracious, and there. Oh no.
Oh, the teacher's well into the back and goes flying. Chambers and beat the teacher both. Unfortunately, been the worst out of it. That was a great overtake, I think that was up ahead by Alex Hughes to make it up into P2. Did you see the way it made the move for the S's? And Owen Goldsmith has gained 1 position as well to get through to 9th. Absolute hectic stuff here, Aussie.
Oh, it's hectic lap 1 chaos. It's what you can really expect. Oh my God. We got more contact. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a chaotic start to things. More chaotic than last time, but I don't see no red flags coming up just yet here. Owen Goldsmith still worried.
AC, there is no red flags.
Yeah. Oh,
3 white! 3 white!
Goodness gracious!
That's right, A and B!
Igor
Contact made, Danchev has to go on! Igor makes his way through, retakes back 7th place, but Goldsmith makes his way past Stoyanov. He gets himself up into 9th, and Annabelle follows through with another overtake as well, rolling through for the bottom corner, and he's going to make another overtake. 3 wide once again, heading down to turn 1, Aussie!
Holy crap, this is absolutely okay, and Dystopian going sideways. Owen Goldsmith trying to catch back up here. He's out of the top 10. The spot's been given up to Adam Bent. Danchev and Stoyanov in 8th and 9th, trying to get around Igor Vasilyev in 7th place. Danchev looking on the inside. We got a double Bulgarian special. We might have a double Bulgarian special. Oh, man. Danchev around. Wow. Is Stoyanov going to follow? He will. Oh, my goodness gracious. A double Bulgarian special from the Shestagram Racers to get around Igor. Adam Bent fighting with Goldsmith and Dystopian.
Dystopian goes off. And he rejoins, hits contact with Bent. But luckily, there's no damage made whatsoever. And the cars were still on track. Still, it's Hughes that leads, followed by Archie O'Leary, 2nd. Casey is 3rd. Alex has dropped down from 2nd down to 4th. And then it's Ryan 5th. Josh in 6th. Danchev in 7th. Stoyanov in 8th. Igor 9th. And Goldsmith has still stayed in the same position as he started in.
Yeah, but he could definitely, he's trying to make a move here on Igor. He's gone side by side with him, trying to get around. Brief little bump here, but getting around, and that might allow Adam Bent to take advantage of the situation. Trying to get around. He is gonna be, oh my gosh, what a move! What a move! And now Igor
down turn 1, swings it around. Smith tries to find off through turn 1. He's going to try and reclaim that 10th place position. Igor still leads on to the Elton 9th from these pack.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is it. I can't even believe this. This is just a 2x2 of tomfoolery coming around this next corner. Goldsmith still trying to catch Igor. He has been actually. Oh, and they both go sideways. No, Goldsmith is gonna rejoin here as well. Igor is gonna lose 12th to Thomas Cannon. Coming around, Dystopian trying to catch Adam Bent, who's found himself back in the top 10th, for now at least. Alex Hughes trying to get past Raul Yagas in 4th place. He has lost a few places, trying to take advantage of something here. Josh Hughes has 2 seconds of leeway behind him in 2nd place. I don't think either of us can really find the words here. Josh Woolley is looking to get some extra timing up on. I can't formulate a sentence. This is so action-packed here. Yagas fighting off Alex Hughes, getting around this first turn. They're catching up to Kessis and Archie O'Leary. Woolley now fastest lap here. He was out for blood. Danchev and Stoyanov want some action here as well. Brief contact in the back as well. And goodness gracious, this is just take it, man. Just take it.
Lee Hughes still holding on for the 5th. Josh Woolley keep applying the pressure. He's done very well, honestly, in this race too, and could get some pretty valuable points, especially when Goldsmith is kind of out of the bracket. Woolley, as we've known, has lost the championship lead to Stoyanov as he got to P2. So that means Woolley is got all the attention on him to try and recover. Raul that was trying to make a move against Archie and Casius for P2, but he's still going to hold it on through ahead. Is he going to try and put his front bumper against the rear axle? And Archie, he almost tries to do it, but not quite out for turn 7. He's going to hope for the slipstream will make a facilitate overtake down to 10A, and further back you can see Hughes and Woolley may also have the same idea as well as Danchev and Stoyanov. So 3 battles simultaneously could be going on here. Raul hopes to make look at Woolley heading down to the chicane. Surely it will be enough. Is it going to be a layer on the brakes to facilitate the move? Archie defends, but it goes way too deep. Goes way too deep. Alex Hughes makes the move. Contact. And Archie loses out of the point places and might actually lose over top 5 completely. Is he going to lose on the top 10 as well? That's also another driver gone off. Danchev has gone off as well from that. And it's absolutely chaos here. Goldsmith back into the top 10 from a result of that.
Oh my days, this is just, what in the world are we witnessing here? Adam Bent fighting off Dystopian, who's trying to get around him for 7th place. We have got ourselves a race to end all races, trying to take outside line here. Adam just trying to defend it, making a brief bit of contact as well. Coming around, Dystopian holds off for now. So we have got some shifting and shuffling around here. Dystopian.
He goes off. He goes off and he drops a couple places. Goldsmith will claim another position, and now he's up to 8th. The comeback is on with Goldsmith, even though there's 13 minutes left to go.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy right now. I have no words for this. Adam Bent trying to fight off Archie O'Leary, who has Jordan Danchev behind him. This is going to be a bit of a battle for 9th place as well. Trying to get himself some momentum here. Stoyanov trying to catch Josh Woolley. This is something that we will see a bit in the standings as well. Stoyanov has less ballast this time in this encounter with Josh Woolley, trying to get around and find an inside lane. Woolley also has Hughes to his front to worry about, so that could definitely pull some 4D chess up in this. And Stoyanov taking the fastest lap here as well. Absolute madness around here. Trying to get himself centered and just make some move here. He could incorporate the car of Alex Hughes as well. Goldsmith trying to go inside on Dystopian. He will get that place. He's trying to just close that gap. Good defense as well. I think a brief bit of, I don't know if there is contact on there or if that was just curb. Danchev is trying to catch Dystopian and get into 8th place now. Goldsmith is just going to get away with it. And oh my goodness gracious, what an absolute, just a stunner of a move right there from Goldsmith. He wants that first place badly.
He does, but I wonder if he may have left it a bit too late. Well, he didn't leave it too late. He was just caught up in just a plethora of incidents at the start of the race that the second half is where he's going to try and let his hair down and let it all loose. Dystopian gonna hold back Danchev as much as he possibly can, but Danchev might be able to make the overtake before the corner, and he definitely does so. That will be Yordian up into 8th. Stoyanov is going to be the next man on Goldsmith's hit list, but he's very comfortably ahead though. There might be a possibility that these two may never see each other fight. The further back there'll be Archie O'Leary and Anna Bet side by side, 8 down to turn A, and Anna Bet swings it in down to the inside and will get back into the top 10 place.
Brilliant move by the Welshman, getting around the car of Archie O'Leary. Definitely something to keep in mind as well. Just whipping it around those turns here. He's trying to get as much of a gap between himself and O'Leary as possible. He has Dystopian to catch as well. Dystopian as well is running a significant amount of ballast. Here's Raul Yagas trying to catch Cassis and Josh Hughes. Now this is the race for first place. 3 ways between these 3 cars here. Hughes is still holding on by half a second. Cassis has a half-second gap between him and Yagas as well. Getting around the next couple of turns here. This is going to rage on and this is going to have a lot of implications here as well. These are your 3 podium sitters. Meanwhile, a convoy of Hughes, Woolley, and Stoyanov is behind by about 2 seconds here. We've got 2 3-way battles in the top 6. This is absolute pandemonium at its finest here in the AC Spring Series. Woolley is looking behind him. It looks like Stoyanov trying to make a move outside. Advantage on the slipstream, trying to defend as well. Take on the inside. There was a brief bit of contact, not too significant though. Stoyanov forced off track by Woolley. Coming around this corner here. Woolley defends the place very well. Stoyanov might make a move inside. And no, he's going to go outside. Goldsmith takes fastest lap. Trying to go maybe on a switchback maneuver here. And Woolley, with some incredible defending, is able so far to get Stoyanov stuck in a cage of its own making here. And this conflict is going to be enough for Alex Hughes to capitalize and get himself into 4th place proper. Woolley still with Stoyanov breathing down his neck through the S's coming into turn 5. If there's any mistakes, it's going to be punishment. And we got contact. Woolley and Stoyanov ahead of Hughes. What a move by both racers. Hughes gets back around Stoyanov, and he sandwiches himself in between the pair. What an absolute exchange from these 3 racers.
And you can just see in the background, you can see that was Goldsmith. He's licking his lips. He knows just how important a battle between these 3 cars is going to be. A huge beneficiary for him. It means that he's got all the more time to claw his way back up and to retake those places. It's going to be going side by side between Woolley and Hughes, but Woolley will have a little bit of advantage. Heading over for 10A is a draw for Stoyanov to get his way in through. Heading down for to the final corner. Stoyanov is holding into that place for dear life, but Hughes is going to certainly deny a cut for the final corner, and it certainly does so. Woolley still 4th, Hughes 5th, and Stoyanov 6th. Goldsmith still manages to make up time here.
This is going to be a battle raging on as well. Remember, 2 of these 3 racers in this big battle right now have significant amounts of ballast added to their cars as well. Hughes has 9 kilos of ballast as well. He's trying to fight off Stoyanov. Goldsmith is closing the gap as well, and Woolley is trying to get away with some added time onto this gap as well. Through the S's they go. Hughes is still holding on to 5th place, but behind him, Stoyanov trying to get through, and Goldsmith is now a 1/4 of a second behind Stoyanov, trying to measure him up here. Stoyanov is a little bit outside, tries to rejoin in. Goldsmith trying to go inside line, or no, that's Stoyanov inside. Good move to hold off the challenge of Goldsmith for 6th place here. Going side by side now. I don't know what we're going to be seeing next. Goldsmith trying to take advantage potentially of a slipstream here. Gets Stoyanov behind Hughes, and Goldsmith will take 6th place. What a massive move there.
And he does it before the overtake. Stoyanov tries to watch the commitment that was done through his car into reclaimed 6th place. That was out of nowhere, Ozzy.
That was beautiful, taking advantage of a brief window. Meanwhile, up in first place, Kessis trying to go inside. Yagus is trying to go in as well. This three-way battle's just gone on for, oh my goodness. Yagus in a second. Hughes is still holding on to first place. There was the slightest bit of contact between Yagus and Kessis. Yagus now trying to get ahead of Hughes, looking for potentially, I think that would be his first race win in BUSR.
Three of them, if they win the race, that's their first race win this championship. So everyone has got a prize to fight here, Ozzy.
Less than 6 minutes left to go here. Goldsmith still trying to fight off Stoyanov, trying to go on inside. Stoyanov with a great defense here as well, forcing the outside line of Goldsmith. Good little cutback maneuver. And that is going to be, oh my goodness, Stoyanov is just flexing his might. And Danshev might be able to catch back up here as a result too. Goldsmith trying to go around on this massive straightaway. I don't know if he's going to have the legs to do it, nor the momentum. Goldsmith, he's going to get around him. Stoyanov is just going to fall back. Oh my goodness.
He's trying again, but he can't do it. Oh, he's gone sideways, make contact. Goldsmith goes round.
Oh.
He tried to do it. Stoyanov tried to do it again, but didn't have enough control of the car to facilitate the move. And unfortunately, it's Goldsmith that pays the hefty price of it. That is his race win ambitions over and done with under 5 minutes left to go. So the attention now is back to Hughes, Ligas, Kisses, and Wooly. They're still going to be fighting for that race win.
Yes, they will. Josh Hughes is still trying desperately to hold off the challenge of Raul Yagus, who is still trying to fight off Kessis. Wooly has been closing the gap despite 75 kilograms of ballast as well. Practically nose to tail are Hughes and Yagus trying to get around turn 5. Can Yagus punish any mistakes here? He looks briefly on the inside. He's going to try and bide his time here for potentially the next turn. He's got racers behind to worry about. Wooly is practically on the back end of Kessis now, coming around this next turn here as well. Alex Hughes as well trying to claw his way back as well. 4 minutes left of this race. Yagus might be sensing an opportunity in the next couple of turns here. He's got a 0.2 of a second gap behind him and Hughes trying to look inside. Josh Hughes defending it good, but Yagus trying to make a move on the inside on this next turn. They briefly contact one another, trying to get around. Yagus is holding the line, coming into the final turn. Sideways.
No. And that's got that for Wooly to get himself up in the P3 and maybe the P2. He does so.
For now, at least, Kessis is trying to hold on for dear life. Wooly with the nice cut in front. Two Joshes up in front, Hughes and Wooly. Now with just over 3 minutes left, Kessis still in third place. Alex Hughes trying to catch back up. Yagus is now in 5th place. And Wooly he's trying to sense a move. This could be a massive win.
This is so important because Wooly has not won since round 1. And speaking right now, prior to race 2, he lost the championship to Stoyanov. This is a way to reclinch it back with a race win here and his third this time in the championship. All he has between that and that accolade is just Josh Hughes, who's eyeing for his first. Who could be Avengers here? Down to the inside for turn 7. Wooly and Hughes are going to go side by side. It's the battle of the Joshes, Ozzy.
This is going to be incredible. This has very big implications if it goes the right way. Wooly is going to bide his time here. Kessis is caught up, as has Alex Hughes. We got a 4-way battle for first place. Hughes trying to defend. Kessis sensing an opportunity, going big wide as well. Alex Hughes trying to bide time. No placement change on the maneuver here. But it looks like Kessis still has to fight off Alex Hughes, who could be going inside on this next move here. Taking over third place. This is going to be a nice move if it pans out. Trying to take it inside. Going wide. With a good move. Kessis briefly onto the grass. Josh Wooly still behind Josh Hughes for the first place battle. The gap is about 1/3 of a second here. Hughes is absolutely defending out of his mind right now with Josh Wooly in his rear view. This is incredible stuff here. Trying to get on the inside, make it the outside. Oh my goodness, through the S's they go. Hughes can't afford to make any mistakes because Wooly will punish him if he does. This is going to be incredible if Hughes can hold on right now. Josh trying to get around here, and Wooly is going to stay. He's going to stay the course for now, trying to bide the time. Doesn't sense an opportunity yet, because if he tries to go for something, that could open things up for Alex Hughes and or Kessis to potentially get back into the thick of things. Wooly is still about 4/10 behind Hughes. This is going to be, oh my goodness gracious. We got less than a minute left, and we are still in the heat of a massive battle here. I don't think Wooly's got the legs with that ballast slowing him down. 75 kilo difference between him and Hughes as they're going into the next turn of this next lap here. This might be the third to last.
Two laps. He's literally, Hughes has got 2 laps to defend from Wooly to get his first championship this season, and Wooly is going to try and make it a record third if he can make the overtake against Hughes. It's just 2 laps, and that's going to be all the difference between these two. And oh boy, I'm so excited. I cannot tell who's going to come out on top. It might be an advantage for Wooly, but Hughes might have a bit of traffic which can help him in massive ways.
Yes, it can. I mean, we've had issues with cars, with lap cars providing some sort of issue as well. The car's just going to go to the side and let him through here. Wooly is just going to try and bide the challenge. It's officially overtime now. 2 laps remaining. Wooly is trying to sense an opportunity, but he's got company behind in the form of Alex Hughes coming to defend his cousin from a potential overtake. Wooly is still holding tight with Josh Hughes. The gap's still at about 1/3 of a second. Kessis has Yagas and Danchev behind as well. Coming into this big straightaway, Wooly does not sense an opportunity yet. He's got to keep on riding that slipstream here if he wants to overtake, but it is going to be a massive move with massive ramifications if he can pull it off.
I just realized Hughes pulls away about a couple of tenths away from Wooly, so the slipstream is all that Wooly needs to do to just hang on to Hughes for dear life. And here we go, approaching down through to the final corner. They're going to start their final lap of the race here for race 2 between Hughes and Wooly. It's going to get exciting.
Coming into the first turn, Hughes still trying to hold on tight. This is just... oh my goodness gracious. Both of their hearts got to be beating out of their chests right now. I mean, ours are too. And okay!
Hughes goes wide, but defends. He defends. But Wooly sees an opening. He can really sense it over. Still going to go for the S's. Nowhere in a gap to be made. Going down for turn 5. That gap has allowed for Alex Hughes to slightly defend himself into the picture, but he goes a bit too much to the curb.
Trying to go side by side
between Wooly and Hughes. Is this the moment that Wooly's been waiting for? Down for turn 6. Is it enough going to make it move? I think he might have done it. Did he do it? He did it.
Oh my gosh.
But here comes the straight now. Wooly has to defend. Wooly has to defend from Hughes. Hughes will have the less balance damage. Is going to be better on the speed. But has Wooly pulled enough of a gap for turn 7 to make it though?
This is going to be close here. The gap is rapidly shrinking, less than 2/10 of a second. Josh Wooly has 75 kilos of ballast. Making the move. Brief contact. I don't know if it's going to be enough here. Brief contact side by side. They both got off. They both got off.
Alex Hughes makes the way. The heist of the century. The heist of the century.
Oh my gosh.
Corner. Alex Hughes will get his first race win in the BUSR Spring Championship for this year. Wow!
Wow! Stoyanov in 4th, Josh Hughes 5th, Raul Yagas 6th. Oh my gosh, what did we just witness? What have we just seen? Oh my days, what have we just seen?
And that result means that Stoyanov will head into the next round as the championship leader. After that, after all that, it is Alex Hughes unexpectedly winning race 2. Wow.
My hands are shaking right now.
Oh my word. Through to the final corner for the Alfa Romeo will be into P15. Just got a couple of other cars left to finish. Just Jessman NG will finish in P15, I think it is. Then Cannon in 16th. Sam Martin 17th. Sam Knight 16th. And then Lucas Vandenberg completes over through to the finishing order. And Sam Knight and Cannon just barely going over for to the line. It is Cannon that's the one that's going to be out on top. What a close endeavor that was. And Alex Hughes is the one that can call himself a race winner after all that, Aussie.
I have no words. I have no words. That is unprecedented. That has got to be the greatest finish I have ever seen in BUSR. My hands right now are shaking. Oh my God.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe what we've just witnessed.
It was 3 quarters. It was 3 corners. And it was so close. But Hughes just... Oh, man.
That is incredible. Oh my days.
And this is huge.
This is huge.
Because Stoyanov is the championship leader now. He's outscored Woolley twice. And Woolley didn't even need to win to retake the championship lead. He just need to outscore him. But yeah, wow.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I can't
oh my
believe
gosh. And we still have post-race interviews to get through. I don't even know if I'm going to survive these. Oh my days. I guess we'll start with Owen Goldsmith, who won race 1. So, oh my days.
Hello.
Owen.
Hello.
Hello. Are you aware of what happened up front?
No. I was. I'll be honest. I should have probably been in that train and that pack, but I had my fair share of death, unfortunately.
Death and destruction is bad. But,
it was not a great one. This one.
Well,
race 1 was amazing, obviously, for me.
Yeah, you've got those points down, so I don't think it's necessarily one you could really scoff at. I mean, to be fair, you got the 41 and 6 from qualifying as well. I mean, I don't even know if that really the lead change happened with 3 corners left.
Ooh.
The Joshes took each other out.
Oh no.
Alex won.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to do my job as a steward, possibly, maybe.
Oh, possibly.
Possibly, maybe. No, I might end up seeing it. It's thank God it pays off to be a specialist in BUSR.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna change the outcome, but that's definitely. Oh my days.
Yeah. As I say, race 2 it was not. I mean, I was in the voice chat with the guys in the first race. Obviously, you saw what happened. I pretty much was on pole and then just never looked back.
You just never looked back. And I saying,
I can see yellows on CMRT. I can hear people in the voice chat, but I was focused on my own race. But race 2 was just so bad.
The broadcast, though, I think is going to be incredible too. But it was very chaotic because my hands are still shaking from that. Right.
That shows it was a really good one.
On the docket? What's the next race on the docket so I can have something to talk about? Istanbul.
The one I requested.
Yes. So I take it you're probably going to be doing quite well on that.
Nope, I've never driven it. Not once.
Then why would you request it? Is it just, do you like the track?
Yeah, I mean, well, we saw it back in Formula One back in 2021 and 2020, and I don't know. I've just been seeing some bits and bobs, and
Mm,
I mean, the flow
I
looks good, so I think it'll be a good little challenge in these cars.
yeah, I feel like it definitely will. Oh my god, my
I
voice is
could
just
be very wrong though, and the entirety of BUSR may outcast me. We'll see.
yeah. I mean, we'll definitely see. The layout definitely looks interesting as well, to say the least. Yeah, that looks like a high heel shoe. That does, or
Classy.
something like that.
Very classy.
Well, anyways, I think we got other people we need to get to as well. But congrats on pole and the win in the first race. Sorry, the second one couldn't really have worked out for you, but
It's okay, it's not your guys' fault.
yeah, clearly. Yeah, well, you have a good one.
And you cheers again for the stream, guys. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. I think Lyubomir, we should bring in next for the interview.
You can decide.
Yeah, if you can do this. Yeah. So, Lamo, what the heck? So, okay, first race, you took home another podium. Same story, different week. But race 2, did you see what the heck was happening up front there?
More or less, yeah.
More or less.
Yeah, I saw that they were fighting really fiercely for the positions, and I was like, all right, time to capitalize on that. They're gonna be slow, but then I realized they're pushing too wide constantly, and I'm like, all right, like there's no room left to overtake. Like I'm being slowed. I see Owen in the rear view mirror, and I'm like, okay, he's like, what is it, like 5 seconds behind me, and suddenly 1 lap later he's right behind me, and I'm like, all right, well, this is bad. So yeah, I don't know if you catch the crash we had. Like this.
Yeah, I mean,
we got many. We got
crashes. Many. Although the one crash will probably focus on for the longest time happened right near the end. But
yeah, I saw Josh shared it. Josh shared it with one of the Hugheses, the red one.
Oh yeah, it's the Joshes had an incident. But they were joshing around. What can you really say? But yes, you and Dajkoi going 2-3 in quali and in race 1, so that's definitely going to be a big boost. You guys managed to pull off quite the move as well. I think it was, I don't know who it was on. It might have been Dystopian, but the two of you pulled another like double Bulgarian special where you both overtook at the same time. Like, is that something you're just going to incorporate now?
Well, that's the tendency. Like we did it in Laguna Seca, we did it here.
That's right.
I just saw the opportunity, and like after Laguna Seca, I was like, okay, Dancho or Dachkoi will comms the next races, so we can try to synchronize the same move like every goddamn time. and
we'll use the power of friendship.
Yeah, and basically right before this move, I was like, okay, I don't remember actually. Was he in front of me or I was in front of him? Can you recall?
I think it was. I think he made the first move and then you made the second. But I know it was like, it wasn't necessarily simultaneous. I'm pretty sure he had the first. I think he was the first one to go past on that.
Right. Okay, so basically, right as I saw that this is gonna happen, I'm like, okay, push. I'm right behind you. I'm in your rear bumper. Like I'm I am in your trunk. Like, I'm literally glued behind you. Like, you have to pull this move. We gotta do it. And we pull the move, and he's watching the live stream as we race, and he was like, he was laughing his head off, and he was like, yeah, Ozzy just said we pulled another double Bulgarian special. I'm like, bro, we are literally racing. Like, focus on the race. We don't have time for that.
Oh my god. It's a meme now. It's a meme now.
It is.
It's a full blown meme now. Oh my days. I think so. Do you think Istanbul is going to be kind to you?
Man, I hope so. I was really overwhelmed the moment I realized that the Hondas were really, really fast. Like, Josh even took all the cars for a spin on Road Atlanta, and basically what he discovered is that the Honda and the Hyundai were really, really good on this track, and this is without any ballasts. And unfortunately, the Cupra was one of the worst cars on this track because it was too stiff. So I was really I spent a lot of time tweaking the car. I finally understood how it actually worked, and I was like, all right, we have a perfect setup, me and Dancho. This is the track we're gonna set at least 1-2 or 2-3, like both races. And as I said that, we went into quali. Me and him qualified second and third, and I was like, all right, I can push for 26.9, but at the end of the day, I didn't push it that much. And the funny thing is, I have to tell you, is on the first race, I saw that Owen was pulling me really, really fast. Like, he was gaining so much time. Like, I was 5 or 7 seconds behind him, and I was like, all right, it's a lost cause. I cannot catch this dude. He's just too fast.
And he does that.
Yeah, and the moment I said that, I was like, all right, Dancho is behind me. And I talked to him saying, all right, Dancho, I'm going to slow down here. You're going to pull in front of me, and I'm going to bump draft you so we can steal the fastest lap. So we have one more point. And as I said that, we entered the next lap where we were pulling the strategy to steal his fastest lap. And he says, 1:26.6. And I was like, all right, it's a wrap. Like,
that absolutely. It was just it was cooked. He did get a 26.934 in race 2 as well, so he's probably just good at that track. But yeah,
most likely,
yeah. Well, congrats on yet another podium finish. I don't know if this 4th place for you is in the second race is going to hold up, but yeah, just keep on keeping on. Great to have you. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Ozzy. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah. Okay. I think Josh Hughes first for the 3 involved. Well, wait, what the heck? What just happened? I can't hear. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm good. Right, Josh. Take us through it.
Oh, it's painful. Painful.
So
I don't even know what to say.
You don't even know. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I don't know if it was like, do you know who caused the collision or what was going on there? I mean, not trying to have you blame nobody for it, but
no, I think it's on me in the end because we both moved left at the same time, and then we slightly missed our brake because obviously I went off track slightly because of us moving left at the exact same time, and then we both completely lost track of where our braking points were.
Oh my gosh!
He braked late, and I braked even later, so it just that happened because of it.
Oh, so just basically the two of you kind of just had the same idea, but with slightly different executions, and it ended up costing you both. I guess.
Yeah, it very much was that. It was my mistake earlier in the lap, which allowed him through as well, which is the annoying part as well. So I kind of threw it away because it seemed to have the straight line speed as an advantage as well, which even worse.
Yeah, but I mean, in the end, though, I mean, I don't know if there's going to be penalties issued for that, but like, if it were up to me, I think it's just that's what happened. It's like you both, it's kind of like no fault insurance sort of dealio, maybe, but I mean, the two racers I think that benefited the most, of course, your cousin Alex and Lyubomir Stoyanov, because that collision doesn't happen. Wooly holds on to the lead, but I hope that's not factored into like the decision, because I don't think that was the intention. But
no, of course. But it's nice to see Alex at least get the race win out of it, and if not me, it's one of the Hugheses that manages
it's one of the Hugheses
collect it. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say that collision was just it was just the worst case scenario of what happens when you josh around?
Oh, that's a bad pun.
That is a bad pun, and I guarantee you I'm probably going to get penalized for it. So so I mean, this was still, I think this was your best finish all season so far. You've kind of been in the background for the most part.
Yeah, I'd say so. It's been a bit of a hit and miss season. I've been quite inconsistent in these cars in comparison to the Ginettas. I think the Ginettas are a little bit more suited to my style, whereas I struggle a little bit more with these. But everyone else seems to be enjoying them. I just seem to really be struggling with these in comparison. So I've not quite hit the consistency yet, other than that last race, which was probably my best one in terms of actual consistency, let alone race pace. But we'll see. We're getting better. We're getting more used to them each week.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Are you? Do you think this will possibly translate into Istanbul?
Well, unfortunately, I'm not here for Istanbul next week, so probably not.
Right. I mean, you gotta give your energy. You gotta do whatever, I guess. But then after that's not kill, I guess. So I don't know,
see what
man.
that track brings.
Yeah, we'll see. But my condolences on the tragedy. It still looks like you will be in 5th if the places hold up, which is still it's still quite a haul. So congrats on that. And did you at least have fun?
Absolutely stressful. I was heart rate was quite high for those last few laps when I've been leading for 20 minutes nearly. And then just to throw it away in the last bit. But, as you say, I had quite good fun doing it the entire time. So.
That's good. That's great. Well, you have yourself a good one. We will see you in a couple of weeks then.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. The other Josh now, Mr. Wooly. So you've had yourself a race.
Yes, that was something.
Yeah, that was. So, from what I can gather, the two of you just had the same idea, but the execution kind of differed in such a way that, like, it ended up costing you both in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to watch it back. But
yeah, I
not
would.
The greatest move.
Yeah.
But we're in touring cars. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And I think, too, it also had to do with, like, just the desperation, because, like, the lap is... you had 3 quarters left, and, desperation starts to set in. Like, you need this race win. You needed it to stay in front of Lebo as well for the overall lead, if our calculations are correct. But, I mean, all things considered, you've still had yourself a good season. You still crossed the line in 3rd. Are you going to let this hamper you going into the next race, or serve as some kind of reminder? Like, how are you going to look back on this?
I mean, I don't think I needed to do anything differently, to be honest. I don't think I made a mistake particularly. But it has cost me the championship lead. I'm 4 points behind Mr. Stoyanov as opposed to out 15 ahead, I believe, because he gained a position as well.
Yeah.
But I've got less ballast for next round, so onwards and upwards.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely definitely some consolation as well. But yeah, you were absolutely you were just on a tear in the both races. You were you had 75 kilos of ballast and end up finishing 4th in the first race. You had a lot of fights with Dystopian as well. What was that like?
Yeah, that was really fun. I always like racing against Dystopian. He is very good to race against. Unfortunately, the chaos at the start probably cost me a chance to fight for the podium in that one. But
and that was the lesser of the two chaotic races as well. Looking back on it,
yes, absolutely. Being 3 wide multiple times is always makes for interesting entertainment for you guys, at least.
Yeah, it does. Oh my goodness, I can't help but feel like a Roman emperor sipping on a goblet of the finest of wine or mead. Fight for me, more peasants. Bin your cause to satisfy the emperor. But
the question is, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Depends on the interpretation, because some say thumbs down was to allow him to live and thumbs up was to execute. But that's kind of a moot point. But Istanbul, have you experience with Istanbul?
Yeah, I like it quite a lot. Whether the Peugeot will suit it, I shall find out when I drive it.
Yeah,
hopefully.
It looks like it very much looks like it looks like, I mean, I kind of said high heel earlier, but looking at it, it kind of looks like what would happen if Jordan released a high heel. A Jordan brand high heel, Air Jordan Stiletto minus the actual thing. That's what happens.
Please stop.
Toe walking in Air Jordan.
What is it with you and high heels? Jesus.
I don't know. All right.
It doesn't look like a high heel. It's fine.
That flag on my background is evidence that I can talk about that. So right, but yeah, so fourth and 3rd. I mean, it's still you still got a very good points haul as well. It's just you've really slotted yourself into the the big battle. I think Verstappen and Norris kind of battle of last 2 years ago, I think it was. But are you going to embrace this role as a protagonist?
Yeah, I think from round 1, it's been clear that I want the championship. So hopefully with another good couple of races, then we can end the season in style.
That's true. I was very I was scared you were going to say no. This is going to be the start of my villain origin story. But yeah. With that, we're gonna let you go. I hope this does not affect you too much. But you joshed it. But what more can you do but smile and wave? So you have yourself a good one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. And Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing, Mr. Alex Hughes. I see that lock in. I saw that. We bringing in Alex Hughes or? Hey,
Hello.
There he is. So, you had a day.
I did have a day. That was very eventful. I agree.
I mean, you pretty much got away with I guess what's a good analogy for this? This is what it's like to be Steam dealing with its co-competitors. You just let them do their thing.
Yes. I was going to say, I was about to say it was the easiest win of my life, but actually, if you saw the rest of it, it was rather chaotic still.
I mean, at the end, if you were just to look at it from the end, yeah. But you definitely.
I can't remember what happened. So much happened that race. I felt like I was down to 7th at one point, back up to 3rd, back up. Yeah, all over the place.
Yeah, you were all over. Goodness gracious, do you? I mean, do you realize how big of implications that actually is going to have?
Yeah, I mean, I hope. Well, yeah, obviously it's going to bag me a ton of points, so hopefully it should be good. But the last time I got on the podium 2 weeks ago, after having a load of ballast, I did quite badly last week. So I feel like I'll fluctuate back down again next week, and then as soon as I lose that ballast, back up again. We'll have to see.
Yeah, yeah, no, because like you only had like the 9 kg as well, so.
Yeah.
But
yes, it very much helped, especially against Josh Woolley with his slow pug. It was quite handy to be fast in a straight line, I think. But but no, big well done to Josh Hughes as well. To be fair, because he led pretty much every lap and helped him out massively until obviously at the end as well.
Honestly.
Yes.
You know, you have the right to plead the Fifth Amendment if you don't want to. Even though you don't live in the United States, you can if you want to. But yeah, you've really gotten away with it. Do you think you're going to perform well at Istanbul?
I hope so. I've not actually looked at the track yet, and I can't really remember what it is really, but I hope so.
Well, much to Amir's chagrin, I'll tell you what it kind of looks like. Yeah. It looks like an Air Jordan high heel, basically, without the stiletto.
Don't think I can particularly picture what that is, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, when you look at it, you'll start to realize it. But I'm looking forward to it as well. But
no, it should be good.
I think the first race as well. You because you've been like Josh, and actually all three of you have kind of been having an up and down season. You did have the second place finish at Laguna Seca as well. Do you think maybe this might be just a run of good luck you need to kind of get yourself up in the, let alone the student rankings?
I think a little bit of luck is needed. It very much depends on the track. Last week it didn't really suit my driving style. I would say I had a few incidents and things didn't necessarily go to plan. But yeah, hopefully if the right track and I do enough practice in the days before, which always fluctuates, then yeah, hopefully I should be able to keep this run of form going. Maybe not podiums, but at least in the maybe the nice end of the top 10 will be good. So
yeah, I mean you were in the top 10 to start, so yeah, this will definitely help you out, I think. But yeah. Best of luck. Congrats on the win by doing absolutely nothing but just holding on for dear life.
Appreciate it.
And we will see you next week.
Yes, thank you very much. Enjoy. Catch you later.
Yep. Catch you later. Well, that is going to do it for round 4 of the AC Spring Series at BUSR. For our producer Doomskull and for my co-commentator Amir Oates, I'm Ozzy Vaughn. Any parting words, Amir?
Help! My throat hurts. I need to get water. That was
I need water too.
Exciting. And if anything, I cannot wait to commentate for the next round, Knox Hill. But until then, you'll be back over in Istanbul with your other co-commentator. And
which one? Because there's a lot.
I don't know. Probably, maybe all 4 of us will have a union come Bathurst.
We could be.
That'll probably be my plans.
I would bring on. We'll be the BUSR's Top Gear.
Top Gear.
I guess.
Amazing.
Oh yes, but yeah, that'll do it for stream. Thank you all so much for watching and witnessing this race with us. We'll see you next week.
in history where I could stand and say, arithmetic begins here, now. Flame rolling.